So I am scrolling through page 17 of DS ROMs, and I just wanted to show you which ones I thought were really cool. We got Mario Kart DS, just because it's always fun to play with friends. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass and its sequel Spirit Tracks is somewhere on there. And we have Mario Party DS just because that sounds lit. Um, Mystery Dungeon is pretty fun sometimes. We have Explorers of Sky, Explorers of Darkness, and I don't know if Explorers of Time is connected to either one of those. Like, they do have multiple versions just to trick you. Chrono Trigger. I know it's for, like, Super Nintendo, but sounds fun to play on DS. And there's any Digimon game, has a special place for me. And then looks like a bunch of Shonen Jump characters have a crossover somehow. I don't know what that'll be about like. And Digimon World is pretty cool. I've never played a Professor Layton or even seen it played, but it looks like you solve mysteries by. It looks like Ace Attorney with more gameplay. And then WarioWare is gonna have a lot of weird stuff, I'm pretty sure. Radiant Historia. I have no idea. I'm sure that's medieval fantasy, but just and it's gonna have some cool stuff. And then Cooking Mama 3, Digimon World Dusk. And there's also Digimon World Dawn, and I think they just have I don't know what. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour. Um, I don't know what kind of scale or story they're gonna have in that game. There's Digimon World Dawn, like I said, but it looks like it's for dorks, and Digimon World Dusk is for real cool kids. And then Age of Empires Mythologies. It looks like you make Zeus fight Thor and stuff, and that sounds crazy. Explorers of Darkness, and then so this is made by the same people as Persona, so that looks pretty cool. This looks like it'll be like Professor Layton and Ace Attorney, except funny. And then that's the sequel to the one made by Persona. Shinobi Rumble. I don't know. There's a lot of I expect it to be like Digimon Rumble. Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, just in case I really decide I like it. And they had a Death Note game for DS. And that sounds like it'll be fun. You have to write everybody's name or something. Children of Mana. I think that's an RPG, but it looks like it'll have a lot of lessons about being a good person. And then there's a Digimon World Championship. And then we have Shoutmon. It's, back when they tried to make it really annoying. The Digimon series. Oh. And then the Rune Factory games look kind of fun. I think the third one is on Switch, but I don't know if that's a remake or a sequel. This game honestly looks terrible, but it looks very unique. Um, And they're probably gonna say some stuff you don't really want to hear, but it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be invested. And then there's a lot of weird Cooking Mama games on DS. There's Camping Mama, Gardening Mama, Cooking Mama 3, and then this is not Cooking Mama 3. This is a version called Cooking Mama 3 Shop and Chop. And I don't know if you run a store or what. And then there's some M-rated games for DS. And that looks really cool. A hand comes out of someone's mouth. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. I'm so glad that I'm not immersed because of these weird DS graphics. If the graphics were any better, I wouldn't have any interest in this game. I can't. I'm gotten so squeamish. Lost in Blue? That looks like you're on a deserted island and you're gonna do awesome stuff, but there's gonna be anime. Hotel Dusk, Room 215. Looks like it's gonna have a great story. And there's Full Metal Alchemist Dual Sympathy. Um, I'm totally expecting that to be a great game. Bleach, the Third Phantom. Yeah, this game doesn't actually look very good, but I like that it's Bleach. And Summon Night. I thought Summon Night was so awesome on the Game Boy Advance. Summon Night 1? Yeah, I beat that 2 or 3 times. Like, it's so cool. And I had a Summon Night poster from Nintendo Power up in my room for one of the DS games, and I never ended up getting it for DS. And this game I've beaten multiple times, but the gameplay is so fun. It's Trauma Center Under the Knife. For those who have me in a extra tab. And this is also made by this Persona guys, but it's not... I've never seen any of their series called Strange Journey. So maybe they tried to do a space game once, and it just didn't work out. And I think this is the less popular original version of Dementium. With the hand coming out. This is Doom 3 meets Silent Hill. Be afraid. So it might be for FPS. And get rid of insane people. And look! They have Dark Souls on the DS! This one I'm probably actually gonna play first because of its funny name. And I'm gonna talk about it in excruciating detail for 10 minutes anytime someone ever brings up Dark Souls. Oh yeah, I played Dark Souls too. I got my Ichigo to level 40 before the first boss. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what's in Bleach Dark Souls. And then there's Rune Factory 1, which I guess is less popular than Rune Factory 2. Avalon Code. It's either a mystery or a medieval version of a medieval programming game. It could be... we don't know what's going to be there. Etrian Odyssey. That just looks like it's a fun fantasy game. Luminous Arc 2. And there's a music CD included in the box? What? That's weird. Yeah, this looks like it's going to have some sort of frustrating gameplay element that's experimental, but it'll be really cool. and Lufia, Curse of the Sinistrals. This game looks like it's going to have a lot of reading in it, but it's like probably incoherent reading, but it's still going to be really cool. Knights in the Nightmare. So, I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but that's a woman in really weird armor, and her hair is as long as she is tall, but she also has a sword as big as she is. I I don't know. And I didn't know Fairy Tail was out when DS was out, but I'm just curious to see what's going to be on that game. And it's kind of in I remember this little girl, she doesn't get her cat or whatever right away. No, no, that's why they go to Cat World. It's because she had the cat to begin with. But yeah, it's like 100 episodes into the show. And I didn't know Wreck-It Ralph was out when DS came out either, but that looks like it's going to have a lot of fun mini games, but it's not going to be designed very well because it's a movie game. Nobody likes movie games. They're the worst. Well, second worst. And I think every character on this cover here of Etrian Odyssey 3 is a girl. And I'm not gonna go out of my way to play Etrian Odyssey 1 and 2 before allowing myself to play this game. I'm just gonna go straight into 3 and be confused the whole time, and that's just the way it's gonna be. And there's Tamagotchi Connection Corner Shop. And I totally expect the gameplay to suck, but it'll be really fun somehow. Like I don't expect there to be much depth to that game. I don't expect it to last more than like 2 hours, but yeah, it looks like it'll be fun. And Wally? Okay, imagine there wasn't a movie of this and it was just a game. It would be the most awesome game ever. Everyone would be like, whoa, this is so groundbreaking. You pick up trash and go to space. Yeah, that'd be nice. I want to have that experience. And Crafting Mama, like I told you, she gets into so many other activities. And I do want to learn How to Train My Dragon on DS. That would be... it's a cool movie, okay? It's possibly DreamWorks' coolest movie. And, yeah, to be honest, this game looks like it's gonna suck. Um, but it's gonna be cool. The Alice in Wonderland game, um, the Tim Burton version, sounds like it'll be great. And then there's this. This is just because it's Bleach. It's Bleach Blade of Fate, made by Sega. Why? And then there's Summon Night 2, which is the one I had the poster for because I loved the Game Boy version so much. Oh, and then this game's called Days of Memories. And it looks like a dating sim. I love dating sims. I like being nice to all the girls and making them like me. And then graduating high school. That's just like an ideal time for me. Uh, Wait, it's rated B? Is that like a translation thing, or is it a special? No, I can't zoom into it. That's not how they let me do it. It's Zero B. There's some sort of foreign rating system on the cover of this game. And then Lunar Knights, well, I think is a sequel to a game I really liked for Game Boy Advance, which was Lunar Legends. That's what it was, yeah. And Lunar Knights is really cool. And then there's Days of Memories, Zero B, yeah. Yeah, so I have a Pokemon match to get to, so I'll finish this later. I'll show you more games I end up finding.